You know, when you're an esports player, there's this drive to compete and be the best. While like skill and practice matters, if you don't have the hardware to enable that skill and enable that practice, you know, at the end of the day, it's gonna be really tough for you. I'm Zyle, and I play jungle for Harrisburg University. So having a really powerful computer when it comes to esports is really important because it can be really frustrating when you have the skill to do something, to execute something in the game. You know, your computer lags or you drop frames or something like that. You know, it can be just, it takes you out of the flow of the game and makes you really frustrated. So just having good hardware is really important because, you know, if a soccer player's shoe flies off, they're not gonna be able to play very well, right? Same thing with esports. So having a powerful computer is obviously super, super important. So we've been using the NUC here for HUE Fest in Harrisburg, and it's really compact, which is really nice because you can take it around when you're traveling to events, things like that, but it still brings the same level of performance. We had no issues, no frame drops, anything of the sort. So for such a small package, it is still a really powerful machine. I actually studied computer networking, so when I found out the NUC has dual gig LAN capabilities, I thought that was really cool because, you know, there are some times where connecting to two networks at once can be really useful for LAN events and, you know, problem solving in certain scenarios. Having a machine so versatile is going to be really helpful for, you know, anything that we need to use them for. We had my teammate Wixie came to HU, and before he came here, he was playing on a laptop, you know, 60 refresh rate, really low frame rate. And when he came to HU and we set him up with our top level hardware, he gained like 600 LP or something in the matter of 2 months. So that's the sort of difference that, you know, good hardware can make, and it really enables you to be the best player you can be. So with the NUC, you have the guarantee that your frame rate's going to be really high. You're not going to be losing games due to things outside of your control. So, you know, earlier on in my collegiate sort of journey, there were a few events that we went to where the computers weren't great, and, you know, compounded with some other factors, it was just really a tough experience. So I think that having a good monitor, a good computer, like the NUC here, is really important because you don't want to be focused on these external factors like hardware and things like that. You want stuff that's going to work and work consistently, and so we're thankful for Intel for giving us these NUCs for our event. So big shout out to Intel for providing these computers for the event, and we hope to see you guys next year. Thanks a lot.